ask that man. What did you say, MJ? Nothing, Master. It was nothing. Well, let's hand this issue off to our live reporter, P. Biddy. We talked to a nice other man who goes by the name of Dick Buford.
Hello, sir. So you've heard of this man who's raided our sweet, sweet lands. This John Brown.
Oh yeah, I heard that abolitionist trash. Well, who does he think he is trying to take over our slaves like that? He even tried to give them safe homes. Who in his right mind would try and help them darn blacks? I heard about Brown and his invasion on Harper's Ferry. I got some family that lives up there. He had a little army with him to seize and kill our poor southern brothers and sisters. I know some 7 people have been killed by that evil man and more than 10 been hurt. If one of my cousins has a scratch on their head, Brown will be hearing from me. Thank the Lord that he was captured by those blessed Marines and his execution provided hope and security in our homes here in the South.
I heard about that execution. Can't believe his family even tried to get him out of it. Those insane people should have all been executed, in my opinion.
Oh man, how does the North expect us to stay in the Union with these crazy abolitionists running loose, destroying our property and land and killing our innocent people? And worst of all, they're trying to free our slaves, trying to steal our property. John Brown is a cold-blooded murderer, and he deserved what he got. Now I pray to God that another John Brown won't sprout up and try to do the same thing again.
Wow, what great insight. Did y'all hear that? John Brown has started an upstart of abolitionist rebellions. That darn man, what has come of those northern abolitionists? They should just stay in their own territory and leave us alone. All those brown-loving Republicans are going to get us sooner or later. So we better prepare ourselves right now to protect against those threats to our lives and our well-being. Don't forget to buy a gun from your local convenience store. Y'all, and that's all the time we have here, so back to you, Bonnie Lou.
Welcome, y'all, and here's your forecast for today. Up here in this area, you got heavy on the precip, and I mean, that's a lot of precip. I mean, look at how blue that blue is. And then you get down in these areas, you ain't so wet, but you know, you still wet. Moving on, we got a storm coming up in Florida, and I mean a storm like it's a hurricane. I mean, look at those winds and those circles. I mean, they're gonna hurt. But other than that, y'all up in Virginia, you're gonna be okay, because it's gonna be real nice. On Wednesday, all the way up to next Tuesday, you're gonna be real hot. I mean, like 80s, 82s, 90s, 92s, maybe even 96, 95. Who knows? You're gonna be smoking, but none of that tobacco. I mean, like smoking hot. In the lows, we got 50s, we got 60s, and that's about it. For coldness, you're gonna be hot either way. Anyways, that's your forecast for today. Back to you, Bonnie Lou.
Well, thank you, P. Biddy. That was some intense stuff right there. Now, moving on to more pressing issues, let's take a deeper plunge into the election of that treacherous man Lincoln. How could he have become the president of the Union when we didn't even put him on our ballots?
That's because he's a bad man. He's a very bad man.
That is right, NBA. And why is that?
With that man as president, our lives will be dominated by the Northerner. Lincoln will be given an overbearing government, and our daily activities will be threatened. Bless those strong states that decided to cede. They've shown us the way to the light. Here's our correspondent, C. Payne, with an in-depth interview with the one and only Jefferson Davis.
Howdy, y'all, and here I am, standing with the man who will lead us to greatness. Now tell me a little about what has happened in the past few months.
Oh man, this has been an amazing experience for me. Lincoln, that baboon, will have no idea what hit him in the near future. Although he was a minority president, he somehow weaseled his way to the top of the Union. No wonder he got past those stupid Northerners. Thank the Lord for the lame duck interlude, for Lincoln couldn't use his presidential powers for anything for 4 long months. In that time, we were able to secede, starting with our dear South Carolina, followed by Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas. These blessed states are my baby, my confederacy, and they will rise up and defeat the Northerners. They don't even know what's a-coming.
Now tell me a little bit more about this man Lincoln. What has he been trying to do?
Oh, he took the support from all them non-slave owners. That weasel. These free soilers, manufacturers, immigrants, farmers, and everyone else will be regretting supporting that fool. We did threaten to split from the Union if that man was elected. And we sure did. Us Southerners keep our word. That idiot is not even nearly as qualified as I, who was in the Mississippi Senate, attended West Point, and was an important cabinet member. He won his nominations over that other fool, William H. Seward, who would have been even worse in charge of the Union. Even though he was no strong abolitionist, we know he's a thinking and he's a trying to do our beloved brothers and sisters.
Well, thank you for that warning. That Lincoln is no good man compared to you, President Davis. You will lead our Confederacy to victory.
I sure will.
And now to leading the guy we didn't vote for, now to his inaugural address.
Fellow countrymen, at this second appearing to take the oath of the presidential office, there is less occasion for an extended address than there was at the first. Then a statement somewhat in detail of a course to be pursued.
We didn't even put him on our ballot.
Fitting and proper. Now, at the expiration of 4 years, during which public declarations have been constantly called for on every point and phase of the great contest, which still absorbs the attention and engrosses the energies of the nation, little that is new could be presented. The progress of our arms, upon which all else chiefly depends, is as well known to the public as to myself, and it is, I trust, reasonably satisfactory and encouraging to all. With high hope for the future, no prediction in regard to its venture.
Well, thanks for listening, y'all, and I hope we can find some guns and go support our Confederacy. They need y'all strong men out there watching, so get a gun and start training.
What's gonna happen with slavery?
What is that, Indiana? What? Did you see something about slavery?
Dun dun dun! Breaking news. There are 2 pigs on the road. Oh crap, I need this. Request. Breaking news! God, 2 pigs! 2 pigs! Yeah, 2 pigs on the road! There are 2 pigs! Okay. Dun dun dun! And now.
Okay, go.
Now I pray to God that another. Okay.
Go. Okay, go. Be quiet. Darn it.
Hello, sir.
Wait. Stop moving. Jeez, why do you move so much? Go over. Move over.
From the east, there is cold front, but from the west, there is warm front. And when they go to middle, is medium front.
It's Jefferson Davis, but you can call me Man. Tractor Man. And then you're gonna put your hand on top of mine too, okay? What? Yeah, just do that, okay? To secede, start. Start. Wait, I'll just keep going.
Can you say Texas with a big southern accent? Just Texas.
Texas.
And a little more about this man, Lincoln. What has he been trying to do?
Oh! No, we have to do that.
Now, tell us a little more about this man, Lincoln. What has he been trying to do?
We do it.
Alright.
We did threaten split from the union if that man was elected, and we sure did. Us Southerners kept our word, hand on heart. That idiot is not even nearly as qualified.
You've got to be kidding me! You put your hand on your arm! Why do you think they're an asterisk?
And he's trying to do our beloved brothers and sisters.
Do you see something about slavery? I think you did that.
Yeah, sorry. No, I didn't do it. You want
Flung that knife around like it was knife his mama gave him. That does not make sense.
He just flung that knife.
He just flung it.
Howdy, y'all. Tell me a little about what has happened in the past few months.
Where's my line?
Man who will lead us to greatness. Man, tractor man.
Oh, he took the support.
Tell me a little bit about what has. Tell me a little about what has happened.
Can we do that? Go.
Go.
What? You could.
I just talked.
Oh.
And for the
Okay. Shush. Let me just.
He's been talking to a nice Southern man who goes by the name of the.
What? I don't know the name.
Oh, we're not came up with
We don't have a name for you.
What's the name of Dylan?